Hi, I'm Joshua M. Evans, and I'm so excited that you're joining me for week 12 of our 12-week series on a culture of engagement. So it's been a fun journey, and I hope you got some great information out of it. But I found that people a lot of times find it hard to remember everything that happened, right? Because, I mean, it's been a 12 series event. How can I remember everything that Josh said, especially because he's kind of off the wall? So it's not always easy for us to remember to manage our influences or to direct our perceptions or to move towards meaning. And so I developed something I call the back pocket theory. Now, this is the episode today. It's called the back pocket theory. All right, and it's to help you remember some of these things and to positively influence yourself moving forward. Because if you're at your best for your organization, it's going to allow the people that you work with and the people that depend on you to be at their best as well. All right. So first off, what I have people do is write down three things, right? Three different categories within this. The first category, I want you to write down, and feel free to do it now or right after we get done with this video. Write down three things that you've accomplished in the past that you're proud of. Now, it sounds crazy, right? But I want you to write down three things that you've accomplished. This is just for you, right? So you can brag as much as you want, but I want you to write down three things that you've accomplished in your life, whether it's personal or professional, that you are proud of. Now, by writing down these three things, what it does, it allows you to remember that you've achieved great things in the past. And when we remember that we've achieved great things, it makes looking into the future, right, and the goals and aspirations we have ahead of us seem so much more attainable. If we realize we've already accomplished these things, it means accomplishing the next group of things, implementing the next few projects, getting the next large project off the ground, whatever it might be. It makes those things seem so much more attainable because we've already achieved great things. So write down three things that you've accomplished that you're proud of, right? That's the first thing in the back pocket theory. Now, the second thing I have people write down three things that if everything else fell away, right? I'm talking your job, your company, the role, if all of that brushed aside for a second, I want you to write down three things that you're thankful for, right? Like, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my friends. Those are three things. If everything else fell away, those would still be there. The cool thing about this is when you write down things that you're thankful for, it makes you realize how unimportant all those small challenges and frustrations and issues that we deal with on a day-to-day basis are. It helps us remember that we're above all those small little things that are trying to influence us in a negative way. So write down three things that if everything else fell away that you would be thankful for. All right? Now the last thing, and this is a very important thing, and people say they do this, but they actually rarely do. I want you to write down three huge goals that you have in the next 5 years. What are three gigantic goals that you're excited about? Now, the reason I have people do this is because too often we're very good, right, at kind of looking over the things that we've accomplished recently, things we failed to accomplish. We rarely set huge objectives out in the future and write them down because we're scared of them. Because if we write them down and we don't achieve them, then we failed at something. The problem is people have been shown that when you actually write down goals, you're like 62 times more likely to achieve those goals just by writing them down. So write down three huge goals that you're reaching towards so you remember why you're moving forward. It gives the work you're doing now more meaning in the long term. Now, Leonardo da Vinci said that it's the doom of man not that he aims too high and he fails to hit his target, but that he aims too low and he hits it. So aim high with these goals, right? And remember that these three things, right, that combine to create the back pocket theory, it's going to help you remember to, direct your perceptions, to manage your influences, and to move towards meaning, right? So those three things, again, is write down three things that you've accomplished that you're proud of. Write down three things that if everything else fell away, you'd be thankful for them. And then write down three huge goals that you have that you're trying to accomplish in the next 5 years. Now, I hope this helps you. It's been an honor to have you as part of this series. Have a phenomenal day. Create a phenomenal culture and stay awesome.